Never did track, so I just read and react, and it's worked a couple times. So.
Do you have a realization of who the guy is when you're leaping him, like if it's a smaller guy or a bigger guy?
Absolutely, yeah. That definitely goes through my mind. I don't want to jump over a linebacker because those guys, usually the DBs tackle me a little bit lower. To tackle a tight end high is kind of hard. So I expect them to tackle me low, and I kind of just run and jump and hope for the best.
This was never a thing until this year?
Yeah, never really, planned on doing it, but it's been, like I said, it's been effective the last couple of weeks. It's been good. Don't want to continue doing it, but like I said, it's been effective and it's helped our team win.
Before that play, even before you hurdled on that play, I mean, you were a good 4 yards short of that yard to gain before when you caught it and Sauce was on you.
Yeah.
And you're spinning out. Is that all just instinct? Are you just trying to fight through to get to
right.
What's going through your head?
Yeah, it's third and 6, 5, whatever it was, and I ran about like a 2-yard route. I kind of had to get out of Mike's way. And Sauce was on me real quick, and like I said, it's hard to tackle tight ends high, and that's a prime example of it. He tackled me a little too high, and I was able to kind of shrug him off a little bit and continue to get the first down. I didn't know quite where the marker was, and then like I said, I saw the DB getting ready to tackle and just reacted out there, playing fast as I can. You don't have a lot of time out there to read and react, so just kind of do whatever that first instinct is. And I guess the last couple of weeks has been to jump, and hopefully I can, tone back on that and just kind of continue to play football.
The tight end position seems like it breeds a lot of characters, just generally, the Travis Kelce's of the world and everything. Why do you think tight end is such sort of a emotional position? It seems like it's one that gives the team a lot of juice.
Yeah, I feel like it's just, you're asked to do a lot. You're asked to block in the run game. You're asked to, make plays in the pass game. So I feel like when you're able to spring a run on a good block, it's so exciting. And then when you make a third down completion and you convert that third down, it's just like so emotional, such an emotional game. And when you're out there having fun and bringing juice, I just feel like it's very contagious. And I'm an emotional player. I play with a lot of emotion. And sometimes when I'm out there yelling and screaming and stuff, it kind of brings everyone with me and brings the juice. It's been a lot of fun, just winning a few games, and hopefully we can keep it rolling.
I praise from JG and Kyler yesterday. You said you're the best, and you talked about guys like Kelce. Do you hold yourself in the same regard? Do you care about that?
Obviously, it's very cool to hear that from a guy throwing me the ball, the head coach. But at the same time, I feel like I'm a really good tight end. I know what I'm capable of doing. I don't want to compare myself to a guy who's played 12 years or anything like that. That's not what I'm doing. But I just try to be who I am, be the player that I can be, and if they think that's what it is, then that's what it is. But I just try to take every day, get better each and every week and continue to bring juice and excitement to this team.
Trey, Harris was saying after the game last night that he almost wished it wasn't bye week because he feels like you guys are in a rhythm and you know what you're doing. How are you feeling about that end of the bye week?
I can, almost double down on that. When you're in a rhythm, you're playing good football as a team. You don't want to stop. And we're, we've won 3 or 4 in a row now, and it's just, it's fun. You just want to keep this thing going. You don't want to take this break. But at the same time, on the other hand, we're a little banged up. We got we've played 10 games now, and just to have a 4 or 5 days off to just kind of relax, recharge, get your body back under you. I'm also excited for that because I feel like we're right there and coming back a little healthier. We can be very, tough team to beat.
You mentioned what you're asked to do. How do you think you're growing and have grown as a blocker?
I got a holding penalty last game, so that's obviously a little frustrating. That's my first one of the season, and so that sucked. But I feel like I've done an okay job in the run game. What they asked me to do is not easy, and I feel like I do a good job for them. I help, spring some runs for James and Trey. They've been running the ball really well. So I try to do my part, not only catching the ball, I try to be a complete tight end and help in all, 3 phases.
How would you describe the way Kyler is playing right now?
Elite, man. The guy is zoned in. He's locked in. You can just kind of tell he's got that look in his eye, and when he's in that mode, he's unstoppable. I'm kind of irritated. I dropped that ball in the end zone. He could have had almost a dang perfect game besides that first play. So that makes me sick that I dropped that ball for him. But he's playing at a really high level right now. I'm excited for him, and I'm excited to continue to grow with him.
Tyler's talked a lot this season about kind of your understanding of the game, your understanding of your defenses, your feel. Can you talk about what has that development been like to kind of maybe do some things a little bit off schedule? What's that look
I think it's just for me understanding how Kyler plays and you know where I come into that. I have to run my route within a certain restriction, and I kind of have a little area to work with based on different coverages. I can do certain things, and the game's really slowed down for me the last couple years. I'm able to really see the coverages, kind of understand what's happening before it happens, and Kyler's really good at understanding that too. He plays off of me, and I'm able to sit in zones or run out versus man, whatever that is, and we got a good feel for each other right now, and I hope that to continue for that to grow and continue to build that.
On that play that he launched it to you,
Yeah.
were you surprised that he found you and knew that you were that wide open?
Yeah, I actually watched it on film because I was, wondering why it was so short. I was so wide open, and I was like, "What?" And then he got a little pressure. He made an unbelievable throw off his back. He looked like he was back playing baseball again off his back foot and just ripped it down there. I saw it in the air. I kind of kept running, and I realized it wasn't going to make it to me. Came back to the ball. Paris and JC were actually down there blocking for me when they were in pass protection. So it was actually really cool to see that. But, yeah, he made a great throw. I think he saw that I was wide open and just ripped it as far as he could and as high as he could. I almost lost it in the lights. But it was a great play by him, and it was another exciting moment for us to kind of keep that drive alive.
Do you have any plans for the bye week?
Yeah, I'm going to go back to Colorado, see my family, spend a little time there. First time I'll be back at a Colorado State game since I've been in the NFL, so that'll be a lot of fun to see my school go play there. So super excited for that. I'm not excited for the snow and to freeze when I get back, but I'm excited to go see my family and enjoy a couple days off.
Back to the blocking, how do you think the tip has come along?
Yeah, Tip's playing really good right now. He's just from week one to now, how he's grown and how he's understanding, how to be an effective blocker, what you have to do. And, he plays at a high level. He finishes. He's one of those guys where he could be in pass pro on the right side. You can throw it to the left, and he's going to full sprint and go hit 3 or 4 people on his way to blocking. He's plays with the high motor. He's a really good player, and I'm excited to have him in the room.
Trey, you talked about having fun. Is this the most fun you've had as an Arizona Cardinal?
Absolutely, yeah. This is a blast. Just to play at a high level, to win a lot of games, just to keep going. This is what I came to do here, and this has been a lot of fun. And I just hope to continue to do it, continue to grow and build, and finish out this season strong.
You've talked a few times recently about how you weren't necessarily the most popular pick when you were drafted. Does that make it more rewarding to kind of earn the love of the stadium on Sundays?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I just kind of go out there and do what I do, play with high energy, high motor, and it's been a lot of fun. I feel like, our team's, coming together. Our offense is really, starting to go. We're playing complementary football in all 3 phases, and just expect to continue to do that and finish out the season in a strong way.
Kyler said yesterday when he was asked about where the team is right now, he said, "I'm not surprised. I expected us to be where we are and actually thought we would be better."
Yeah.
You share that? Were you sharing that confidence even when you guys were 2-4?
Absolutely, yeah. I feel like we're one play away from beating the Bills. Week 1, we had a couple really close games early on, and we had a couple mishaps as well. So I feel like we're really close early on, and we were just missing it by a little bit. And then now, we kind of get rolling a little bit. Now we're winning 3-4 in a row, and just continue and expect that to happen and continue to happen, because the work we put in and the process that we have has been very effective.
Was yesterday kind of the ultimate, and we talk about your hurdles, but just how about yards after contact? We see it with Connor a lot, but
Yeah.
yourself, Trey now.
Yeah.
Is it almost kind of contagious when you guys watch film? Do you kind of talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like it's demoralizing for a defense to see, the running back get hit behind the line of scrimmage and then find a way to get 3-4 yards after contact. And then just same thing. Trey's really figured it out the last couple weeks. I feel like the last 2 or 3 weeks he's really run the ball well. He's really starting to get that pace of play. And I thought this last game was remarkable how many blocks he shed off and was able to get after contact. So that running back room is strong. And I think with those 2 guys, a really good 1-2 punch. When James needs a break, I think Trey's a great guy to come in and make it happen. So I'm excited for this team. I'm excited for this offense and excited to continue to go.
With Trey, and maybe even for yourself at some point, is a big part of it being out there and just being able to just play and not think about what you have to do?
Yeah, absolutely. Understanding the offense and knowing what you're supposed to do, and then just going out there and being free. And like I said, the game slows down for you the more you play, and I feel like that's what's happening for Trey. It's slowing down, and he's understanding how he fits into this offense and what he needs to do. The game always slows down once you get going, and I'm excited for that to happen for these guys as well. Thank you, guys.
You do have